Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Advanced Wars by Web replay. On the north side is the Yellow Comet Olaf, we got mooji6. On the south side is the Black Hole Von Bolt, we got Issy. Issy? I see. I have no idea how to pronounce it. H-S-Y. I don't think that's even a word. Either way, let's get started. Olaf is, of course, a snow specialist. He's unaffected by snow. And Von Bolt does have plus 10% offense and defense. We're likely to see quite a bit of Wounded Fury, but this map does follow two sort of lanes with a bit of skirmish in the middle. So Von Bolt's Ex Machina could be very effective, able to lock down an entire flank. Yo, this map's travesty. I guess you don't like this map. This map is a little bit weird, off of the various land black boats, with one next to the black hole, to the captured comm tower, which is an interesting choice. I don't know, this one could just probably be removed. It's just weird to me. And of course, got the scouting black boat on the airport as well. This map is 3 bases, 2 airports, so it's going to be a lot of infantry, potentially a good number of battle copters. One has a stealth deployment, one has a unstealthy deployment until the black boat goes down. Both sides just point out mass infantry. I think, feeling that Von Bolt, yep, does go for a tank this turn. And we may see a bit of a conflict, however. The conflict will be him running into the infantry unit. No scouting there. Oh, nope, he goes over there. With possible estimated timings, he can actually possibly estimate there could be infantry unit there this turn. But either way, he made a good call going left rather than right, or north. Infantry, recon, infantry. Olaf does have tank over here, so we're going to see both players first take on this left flank. Tank, infantry, infantry. Recon pushing up north and to the left. Tank, infantry, recon. Tank. Recon, infantry. So both players playing a good number of tanks and as well as a handful of recons. Capping out the airport now. I play on Fog of War only. Getting rid of the infantry on the mountain is tough, but pretty much you're gonna stand when with intel. Most of the time, whenever I cast this replay, nobody touches the mountain infantry. I think people just accept it as a way of life. Though Sonya can get her plus 1 vision range to spot everything at once, so Sonya actually has a map preference for this map. Yeah. Got the first kill right there. Right now Olaf does 16,000 versus 14,000. Oh, boost there. Tank, recon, infantry. Tank. We've got a decent number of tanks here. Olaf only has 1 tank, so Von Bolt has advantage, but though so far sees really nothing here from Von Bolt. Von Bolt sees nothing with Olaf's there. Maintaining minimal vision is going to flip this property. Over here we do have some infantry units. Got a good number of Olaf tanks here, or when I say good I mean 2, which is greater than currently 0. He has 2 tanks here. This one could go left or right. I only tried to get rid of it once with an arty, and my opponent just moved the infantry in the weaks. Yep. Yeah, if you put the artillery piece here, you can strike both of them, or you can just simply go over this one. Yeah, I don't think it's meant to be killed off. Here's a good shot there. At least interrupt the flip. Finish off the infantry unit there. Tank infantry. Does spot this tank there. Finish off that unit. Tank does strike the tank, and this is going to be a free kill effectively. Gets a good shot on the recon. At least can still fall back maybe to this forest and provide some continuous spotting. Anti-air artillery infantry. Got a couple more Olaf tanks here, so he's getting 3 more reinforcement tanks over here. Right now, Von Bolt will have 3 as well. One tank does fall back. Not much you can do on the front line. Might as well just have it fall back. Battlecopter, anti-air infantry, and puts the battlecopter on the exposed side, which means the anti-air got a pretty good build on this side and was actually a good call. Good guess there. Now he knows where to send the anti-air. Close out anti-air on the other side, which does make sense. It's probably a good idea getting anti-air on both sides. Von Bolt has not deployed any battlecopters. Artillery, recon, and anti-air. The Von Bolt has less tanks in the field. Right now he has 5 versus Olaf's 6, and plus 1 battlecopter. He does end turn 105,000. Olaf starts turn 92, so it looks like Von Bolt's getting pretty good economic advantage. Whoops, I hit my microphone pretty badly there. And Von Bolt's recon is an excellent position there. Got a good number of tanks here. Perhaps putting the 5 health tank on top of the city wouldn't be half bad. And the other 4 health one maybe on top of the forest. It looks like Olaf's just trying to group his forces, be defensive. Anti-air tank. Tank recon. Still no battle pops up from Von Bolt. Let's go strike there. He will need to input the lab capture because this is a lab map. 2 labs here, and the other 2 here. Both of them pretty close by. You got to make sure you don't randomly go down to a lab capture forfeit or loss. These are good hits there. Units rotating around. Tank, recon tank. Not really good shot there. He saw both those tanks be striking the recon. That means he's going to have trouble. Doesn't finish it off there. I'm not sure what the chances of it being successful. I need a high luck roll. Can't see what percentage health it has left. But we'll get a good strike there. 1 tanks. Blizzard now available. We probably won't see that the entire game. There's probably Winter Fury versus Ex Machina. Ex Machina would be very effective. It will effectively lock down the entire flank, such as right over here. Granted, he's very far from getting it, but I'm just showing it's a pretty good example. Tank infantry. Does not take out the infantry unit there. The extra defense for Von Bolt is coming in handy. Let's get a good strike there. And does take a shot there. Leaving just... So actually the artillery piece can strike an infantry unit, not a tank. But this 9 health tank can strike the 8 health tank. They'll be on top of a city for 3 stars. Let's see what he does. Takes out the infantry unit there. Does pick off a good number of units there. Finish off the 2 health tank. Tank course strike the 8 health tank. Really did some good damage there. And the ATR even finished it off. Von Bolt has effectively crushed the right flank. Medium tank infantry. Medium tanks are relatively slow, but this flank is pretty static at the moment. While Von Bolt's been quite successful here, I can honestly say I'm going for more regular tanks over here to really solidify his gains. But now on Von Bolt or Olaf may need to push down south. There's a possibility of getting Winter Fury this turn. Would need to do quite some damage, and really has scattered out nothing at the moment. 1 health recon could just charge forward and spot stuff. Good strikes there. 1 health recon does sack itself. Takes out the infantry unit there. Good strike on the ATR. Artillery piece now range that tank. Does go good strike there on that tank. And he does have a tank on top of the forest here, as well as in the city back here. Olaf may have overextended. Does get the Winter Fury. So he managed to squeeze out just enough actions to get it going. He had about a handful of units left in the field. And now Von Bolt's going to be in pretty... would be wounded quite a bit there. Battlecopter, anti-air, infantry, recon. And this also blunts the possible counterattack. Olaf ends turns of 148. Von Bolt starts from 104. So he took a pretty good hit there. But still, of course, his Ex Machina is a possibility. Pulling back a good number of units there. Maybe a little bit too much. Though there's not really much for them to fight. Start flipping some profits wouldn't be that bad. It's a good strike there. And there. Stop the wounded unit. Here falls back. This is just generally just falling back out of this region. Medium tank will be very useful. Can the medium tank only go that far? Yep. Oh, snow really slowed down that medium tank. Infantry, battlecopter. And serve 115,000. Olaf's for 139, so he's in great position right now. Olaf has maybe a little too many recons this area. Not enough tanks, so Bunny needs to go for tank and some over here. Battlecopter wouldn't be half bad, but we have to be careful about any ATRs. Goes another battlecopter, infantry, artillery, recon. So he's going to just try to be defensive with the artillery. And he's going to try to push forward aggressively over here. And there's nothing in this area to really stop Von Bolt. He has some infantry units here that are somewhat falling back. He could just push forward and merge them on in. Infantry, he's just trying to bring in infantry units over here to start capturing it up. Has 18,000 fields, but may see another medium tank this turn. He could eye for tank battlecopter, right? Anti-air battlecopter. Ex Machina is almost available. Just assume it's going to be happening next turn. Battlecopter. Does strike the Black Bolt there, giving his opponent a lot of power charge. And here comes Ex Machina. Ex Machina is likely to strike somewhere over here. It goes for most amount of damage, so I'm thinking it's going to land right here. Nothing visible got hit from it, so I think it did land right here. Because everything right there is out of vision range, so I'm guessing tank, battlecopter, recon, infantry. With how fog works in this game, we won't be able to figure out where it landed until it's his opponent's turn. Because even now, even though he has these two units this unit spotted, we will not be able to. We just don't have any idea if it took damage. I don't think it landed right here. This seems much more valuable. Tank, and base skip. Oh, it did land over here. It struck right here. Striking tank, battlecopter, which is him over here. Tank, battlecopter. Recon infantry is less value than an artillery piece. Okay. That's actually really bad of Von Bolt. He really needed it over here. And the battlecopter gets shot down. That was a really not good Ex Machina. I wonder if he planned this. Use the move planner to see where it would strike. Olaf did capture this comm tower as well, so he has 2 comm towers in favor, plus troops and firepower versus Von Bolt's +10/+10. Medium tank infantry. I don't think medium tank is a good idea. Too slow. I can understand battlecopters and other assets are mobile. And Von Bolt simply has not been able to capitalize these properties right now. Olaf does have 23,000 versus 20,000. This property right here is still despicable neutral. Blizzard's not available. If Olaf believes he can close out the game relatively quickly, he can pop Blizzard to slow down his opponent as between +10/+10. 1 tank there. Oh. It just straight up went to Olaf's turn and still played Von Bolt's music. And a little bit bug in the replay. Oh well, it looks like it's working still fine enough. Trying to find some good forward positions here. There's something anti-air allows battlecopter more free range. Just to be careful about his opponent's battlecopter, which he does have vision of. It's the Black Boat. Takes out the recon there. Sack tank there. Medium tank getting down south. Oh! Did he have that much power charge? I was not paying attention to that. That's probably game-winning Winter Fury. I was not paying attention to that. He just used it not too long ago. And now Von Bolt is in a really not good position, and not to mention going to be very slow this turn. And I think the replay bugged out again. But hit next turn. Okay, replay bugged out again, but I was able to hit next turn and continue the game. Can't move forward anymore. And I think Von Bolt has resigned. There's been some issues lately with the replay viewer. Yep, at this point in time, I ended the replay, and looks like Von Bolt did surrender. Is angry, saying, "Thank you for watching," and on to next replay.